juggernaut back in a huge fight again. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. What a punch. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. He threw a punch and just got countered. How about that time counter shot? We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter. That jab doesn't score. And he just missed with that left jab. Good counter punching. That jab misses. Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something.
Calm yourself back.
Here we go, it's round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighters.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. They exchange punches. That counter shot lands. Good job defending the jab. Perfect punch. Nice counter shot. And he did catch it. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Pretty dominant round there.
I need to go back out there. I need you to win this.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Well done with that counter shot. jab slightly off target. And he scores with the counter. That counter punch caught him clean. Swing and a miss with the hook. The perfect counter lands. Only catching air with that hook. Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Whoa, wait a minute! He caught him big time! Let's talk about Ali in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. Here we go to the fourth round. A perfect counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. Joe Joyce is in trouble. Oh, down goes Joe Joyce. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing around.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
No rest for the weary. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. So it's plan B time after being...
Get your mind back on the job.
And there's the bell for round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick at, because you've got to get some before you get him close.
This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Tried to score with a jab. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. When are we gonna see a jab from these two? In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. There's the bell to start round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with the jab. A huge opportunity. Can he cash in? But just when you think Joe Joyce is out of it, he comes firing right back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That's another scoring shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Can't land that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round.
Come on, you're switching off.
There's the bell to start round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No rest for the weary. Lucky that hook didn't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight?
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
And it looks like this fight will continue. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali.
Switching off. Have you got complacent?
And there's the belt for round 8. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Misses with the jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one. We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you, always a pleasure.
And now, here we go for round one. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Punch, counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. He can't score with that uppercut. They are giving us a high-tempo show. A perfect counter shot. There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. And now they're right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You'd like to see more jabs. Which fighter will say no mas? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, you know, I'd been in
Box it back together. Listen, be
And there's the bell for round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Oh, the Eastern Assassin in some trouble here. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Good counter punching. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Nice defense on that hook. That counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell.
Don't worry about it. Let's go out there.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both men step back for just a moment. Catch and shoot. That left hook misses. Perfect counter lands. Beautiful counter shot. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. How about that time counter shot? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Looking to land the hook. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Beautiful counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. Let's talk about Holmes in that last. Here we go to the 4th round. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. Here's a score. Did you see that? Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Shot from the gods.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you do.
Down goes Jack Dempsey. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
From the gods, took him out.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
He's got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Has to be careful for that. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. I don't know who's got the advantage here after both men tasted the canvas in that round.
Absolutely.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
And there's the bell for round 5. We had not one, but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nope, that jab not gonna score. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man who's used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
There's a counter shot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. There's the bell for round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Lucky that hook didn't score. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Can't score with that jab. Do you believe what we are seeing? You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You don't want to lose this fight, dude.
Here we go. It's round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Whoa, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice counter. Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to...
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Every time they drop their guards. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.